Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I am always on the hunt for great turkey, because it is Thanksgiving. That's right. Happy Thanksgiving to all of my American viewers. I hope that you're having a great day with family and friends, or if you're traveling, that you're being safe and you're getting to where you need to go and all is going well for you. Having a bunch of people over to the house today, about 15 people, and we are making a huge feast for all of them. And while that happens, I am introducing you to this huge collection break giveaway. This is my way of thanking all of you, my subscribers, for all of your support and kindness in getting me to 400. Not just getting me to 400, but in all the ways that you guys are so kind and supportive to me. You leave wonderful comments and send me emails and letters, and some of you even send amazing random act of kindness packages full of awesome cards. And you know, I think about those packages, and they are not random at all. You guys put so much thought and effort into the things you send me. You think about what you know I collect, or teams I like, players I like, things like that. And it's amazing. And I have said it before, and I will say it again. You guys are the absolute best subscribers anywhere, and I am really, really grateful to every single one of you. If you're watching this, thank you so much, and I just really very, very thankful for you today on Thanksgiving and every day. Honestly, I really am. So thank you so much. This is, I think, the fourth collection break giveaway that we have done here on the Card Wolf channel. And what happens, for those of you who have not participated in one of these before, is this is a collection that I bought online. It is vintage baseball cards. I'm going to open it now for the first time, and anything in here, any cards in here at all, doesn't matter what the card is, any card in here at all is up for grabs. I hold nothing back. I absolutely do not stake a claim to anything in here. All of the cards in here, no matter what they may be, are available to all of you, my subscribers. And what you guys do is you watch the video and you make a list of all the cards that you're interested in receiving, and then you email me your list. And I go through that, and I collate it all, and I organize it all, and I make sure that everybody gets cards from their list sent directly to their address. It's really that simple. All you have to do is be a subscriber. That's it. There's no cross-posting, hashtagging, any of that kind of nonsense. It's just my way of thanking you for all of your support. That's really all that goes on here. Bought this collection about a month ago. It is a 2-binder collection, and it is vintage baseball, and this was actually kind of a local sale. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. It came up in my feed. The seller is also from Utah. Was a guy in southern Utah, however, which is many hours from where I am in northern Utah. So I had him mail it to me. I said, go ahead and put it in a flat rate box, and the guy did not do that. He put it in this box, but it's a good box. I mean, it's very sturdy. Nothing got crushed here. I think the last time we did this, the box got crushed, but nothing was wrong with the cards, thankfully. So anyway, 2 binders full of goodness, and I saw I think it was about 8 or 10 pages that he had posted pictures of, and there were just all, you know, Superstars, Hall of Famers, some inserts in there as well, and you know, he said it's pretty much all the same. It's all that throughout the 2 binders. So, you know, if you like what you see there, you should like the rest of it. And so I took a chance and bought it, and hopefully, you know, it will be loaded with great cards, and we will give those away. So in any event, any of that information that you missed or that you need more information about, it will be in the description box below, including my email address. Most of you have it anyway, but it's cwcardwolf@gmail.com, and that is where you will send your list to. And you can also you know, leave me a comment, and I'll give you that email address as well, and I'll put it in the description box anyway. But any questions you have, just send me an email or a comment. I'll be happy to answer them. It doesn't matter where you live, anywhere in the world, I will send to you. And I have done that in the past with the other collection break giveaways that I've done, and I will certainly do it on this one. Very curious to see what's in here. It's certainly a heavy box. The guy said there were over 500 cards, and it certainly feels that way, unless he's packed this with, you know, lead ingots or something. I think this is the bottom of the box, actually. I was going to cut it from there, but I guess if that's the bottom, this must be the top. It's kind of a weird box, so I'm not really sure how best to open it. Looks like maybe here. I'm going to try that. We've got Mr. Kershaw along with us, of course. I will not be using Mr. Kershaw to carve the turkey. Fear not, I have carving knives for that. Mr. Kershaw will not be carving the turkey. So it looks like I can kind of get it to go along in here. like that. Maybe more like that. There we go. Oh, no, he's got, maybe is it along, oh, there's more back here. Okay, that did that. And then looks like he had taped it under there too. Alright, so here we go. Hopefully we can get this out of here very easily. Put the knife away. As always, please practice good knife safety and keep those out of the reach of small children and turkeys. And so far, this is what we got. What is this? It's some padding. We'll put that over there. And this is a box of Gatorade. Why is he sending this? Wait, it says more cards here, in here. More cards in here. So this is extra cards, I guess. I'll put that over here to the side for the moment. And there's a big box in here, as you can see. Slide that out. Okay. Ow. Okay. And there we go. Alright, so that was the big box. The guy said that he had thought he'd gotten rid of all of his trading cards. And he found this box in a closet with a couple of binders in it, and decided he did not want to keep it any longer. Thought he had gotten rid of it already, so that's why he had posted it. And sorry to bump the camera there. I'm sure that won't be the last time that happens today. That seems to happen a lot. All right, so here we go. This is assume this is the box the guy found, and we'll take the lid off. And there is one of our binders, so that is pretty awesome. Let's take this out here. Put the binder over here, and then there is the other binder right there. So we got 3 binders. What? It looks like we got 3 binders that he sent. Well, he told me this was a 2-binder collection, and then we got cards falling out. Man, there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on here. All right, well, that box is now empty. I'm going to put that to the side, and it looks like we have some oversized Donruss cards from '85. That is pretty cool. A couple of Roger Clemens and Doc Gooden there. So that's pretty cool. And of course, any cards I pull out of here are up for grabs. So that includes those. Maybe I'll put those against the back wall there so we keep those in mind. So this is quite interesting. We got 3 binders plus a random box of hopefully not Gatorade Zero drink mix. And hopefully there are cards in here. Maybe we'll save that one to the end. This is... I know the guy said it was 2 binders. It was even in the title. I remember that very distinctly, but yet we have, as you can see, we have 3 here. So this is, all right, I'm going to get some of these boxes out of the way where I'm going to sit down, and then I'll lower the camera down. Which one of these, I guess maybe we'll get into this one. This has exclamation points on it, so that one bodes well. That one has smiley faces, and the blue one has nothing on it. All right, I'm going to put these over here. I'm going to leave them on camera, so that you will still be able to see those. And then this is the first one I think we'll get into. It has exclamation points, so I feel like that's going to be the most exciting one. I have no idea what is in these. Again, I thought it was guy said it was a 2-binder collection. We got 3, so who knows what is going on here at this point. All right, so let's get into this. Again, all of these cards are up for grabs. Anything that'll lower the camera here, anything that I get out of here card-wise, I'm not going to reserve or anything like that. It is all for you guys. So let's start out with binder number 1 is Spider-Man cards. What on earth? All right, maybe this is an extra binder he threw in or something, and it does not have, I don't know, it looks like there are baseball cards below it, though. I can see some baseball card designs beneath there. He said it was all baseball, so I don't know what is going on here. This is very strange. I think I'm going to take these. I usually take the pages out of the binder before I get into this. I'm going to just take this out. Of course, these are available to you too. All of these are superhero cards. It looks like Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Superman, and of course a Yankees sticker in the middle, because that makes a lot of sense. No idea what is going on with that. Take that out of here. And then basketball. What? Basketball card. He said it was all baseball, and all the pictures I saw were baseball. So I don't know what is going on here. I feel like I've stepped into some sort of alternate reality, and I thought that I picked up a 2-binder collection of nothing but baseball, and now we've got 3 binders, and there's... all right, I have no idea what is going to be in here. So who knows? You guys, all of this is up for grabs. You know, no matter what is in here, it doesn't matter to me. It's all up for grabs. These are your cards as far as I'm concerned. So whatever we pull out of here, no matter how good or how strange it is, doesn't look like any big superstars. I don't collect basketball, as you guys know, but I do know basketball. AC Green I recognize, and Tom Gugliotta, I recognize him as well, and Eddie Johnson too. but no huge stars here. And all right. So here we got some baseball. All right, so I'm gonna. Hopefully the rest of this is. And it looks like there are more weird cards in here. What is this? All right, so there's all kinds of stuff in here that I am. All right, so I'm gonna put this stack here and then take these out of this binder. What is this stuff? These look like cards that were from like a magazine, baseball card magazine would be my guess. I have not seen these in many, many years. Let's see what it says here. Oh yeah, Baseball Cards Magazine. I was right, 1986. That sounds about right to me. And these were cards that they sort of would include, you can see it's perforated here, they would include them in the magazine as kind of a bonus that you would get for reading the magazine. So you got Wade Boggs, Doc Gooden, and Mattingly, and Wally Joyner. He was a Rookie of the Year, actually, for the Angels. Wally Joyner was a good infielder for them for a while. So that's pretty cool. I gotta say, it's been a very, very long time since I've seen cards like that, and this looks like might be more of the same. This also has a perforation along here, and it looks like these are copies. Yeah, these aren't. They don't have the backs that you would normally see on baseball cards or anything, and neither do these for that. Well, the play ball ones do. They kind of do, but the other ones do not, and these don't either. Anyway, these count though. If you are interested in those, you can certainly let me know. I'm going to move this binder off the table so that we have more room to look at these cards, and I'm going to move the basketball and superhero cards off the table as well, if that is all right with you guys. And again, you can rewind and zoom in and do whatever you want if you see cards that you think you might be interested in. And if you have any questions about a particular card, you can always ask me in the comments, and I'll be happy to go over that and look, see if I can answer your question for you. So Ryan Sandberg page here, this is pretty sweet. Some nice Ryan Sandberg cards, certainly. Like to see that. Great Hall of Famer for the Cubs. Very nice. And Pete Rose, nice Pete Rose page. That's pretty awesome. Pretty good Pete Rose cards here. It's always a card that I've always liked. It's Schmidt and Rose there, Philly's Finest. That is from, I think, the 82 Fleer set, if I'm remembering correctly. Got a Donruss Diamond King Rose. That's pretty nice, too. It looks like another Pete Rose page back here with some Schmidt on it. Okay, so that makes sense. A little Rose and a little Mike Schmidt as well. One of the greatest third basemen ever to play. So again, all of these cards, I'm not holding anything back. All of these cards are up for grabs. Ozzie Smith page, very nice. Like that. Some very early Ozzie Smith cards too. A couple of 82s and an 81 Fleer. Remember, his rookie was 79. So some good Ozzie Smith cards there. And looks like a little more Ozzie Smith on this page. Ozzie Smith and Lonnie Smith on that Fleer card. And it looks like a couple of random cards here. Robin Yount and Paul Molitor at the bottom of the page. You can see that. And here's some more Paul Molitor and Robin Yount on this page. Nice Topps insert card up there. This is from Cello Packs and Rack Packs. You could get these special All-Star cards like you see of Paul Molitor up here in the corner. Some other nice Molitor and Yount cards on that page. Alan Trammell gets a page in this collection as well. Nice 1981 Donruss Trammell up there in the corner. A couple of 82 Topps, 81 Topps down there. So some pretty good Alan Trammell cards on there. More Alan Trammell and some Kirk Gibson as well, and also a Lou Whitaker down here in the corner. That's pretty sweet. Very nice to see that. You Tigers fans out there, I know there are several of you. Lisa Z and Cole of Cole's Comic Claims, probably others that I am not aware of, also big Tigers fans. More Lou Whitaker, that's pretty awesome. Like to see that. A couple of 1981 Lou Whitaker Topps cards right there, and 82s over here. Nice 86 Donruss Whitaker. That's a sweet card. I'm not sure I've seen that one, or I haven't seen it probably since 86. It's a nice card. And what do we have here? Jack Morris. More Tigers. Wow, I didn't realize there were so many Tigers in here. Some nice Jack Morris cards in here, including an 81 Donruss right in the middle there. And another one of those All-Star insert cards from 85. That's a nice Jack Morris, too. I like that one. We have here Tom Seaver and Johnny Bench, it looks like we have here. And there's another one of those combo cards from 82 Donruss. I said it was from Fleer, but I think it is from Donruss. And that's pretty neat. It's got Seaver and Bench, and then Bench there. I like how he organized this page. And then a bunch of Tom Seaver cards on here as well, including an old Turn Back the Clock card. Pretty nice. And more Tom Seaver on this page, and Gary Carter as well. More Tom Seaver at the top. And actually, a lot of different players on this page. You've got Steve Carlton up here, and then Gary Carter and Roger Clemens together on that card. An 82 Donruss Carter, pretty nice. An 82 Donruss Joe Morgan, another Joe Morgan down there. So a bunch of Hall of Famers on this page. Pretty sweet. Nice to see that. Tim Raines, that's awesome. I like Tim Raines a lot, so that is pretty neat to see. Wow, I don't know if I have this one. That's a pretty cool one there. Eric Davis and Tim Raines on the same one. Speed and Power. That is a scorecard. And I'm going to guess that's from 89 maybe, or 90, something like that. 87, actually. So that's earlier than I expected. So pretty neat Tim Raines page there. I like to see that. Tim Raines, really good player. I always liked him. Kari Yastrzemski, that's pretty awesome. Hall of Famer there. And Jim Rice as well. 2 Red Sox Hall of Famers on this page. Nice Yastrzemski cards up there from 81 and 82 Donruss. And then an 82 Donruss Jimmy Rice there. Very nice cards there for Red Sox fans. Carlton Fisk, of course, Hall of Famer as well. One of the best catchers of his era. And here's another one of those Topps All-Star insert cards there. And another Jim Rice card down here I just noticed. So some nice Carlton Fisk cards on there. And now what is this? Will Clark. All right, Will Clark was a certainly big superstar back in the day. Will Clark was a guy a lot of people I think thought might go into the Hall of Fame. He did not, but nonetheless, several Giants fans I know are subscribers, so you might like to add some Will Clarks to your collection. Vince Coleman, speedster and a pretty good player. Vince Coleman, nice to see that. Cardinals player there, and there were some on the back, I thought, and indeed there are. So lots of Vince Coleman there. Oh, Eddie Murray, awesome. As you guys know, I'm an Orioles fan. I do think I have all of these, but some nice ones here. Murray and Cal Ripken Jr. together on this card over here, and a nice 82 Eddie Murray up here, 82 Donruss. A lot of 82 Donruss I've noticed in this collection, so he must have bought a lot of that, I would guess. So that's pretty neat. Now, it looks like a bunch of Hall of Fame pitchers on this page. We got Jim Palmer, Gaylord Perry, Don Sutton. A lot of Don Sutton cards here, including an 87 Leaf. That's pretty unusual to see. Just opened some 93 Leaf on the channel yesterday with Average Joe and had a great time doing that. So that's pretty cool. Leaf Don Sutton there. Oral Hershiser up here. He looks like he's juggling baseballs there. Bring that closer to the camera for you to enjoy. That's a pretty unusual one. 59 and counting. I don't know what that's in reference to. Maybe that's how many wins he had at that point in time. Oh, record 59 scoreless innings. That's pretty cool. Wow. Did not realize that Hershiser had done that. More very good pitchers here. Dave Stewart, Brett Saberhagen, and Ron Guidry, and then this one down here at the bottom is Yankee winners. That looks like Tommy John and Ron Guidry together on the card there. Nice 82 Dave Stewart Donruss card there. More of that 82 Donruss. What is Brett Saberhagen? Looks like he's got a... That cannot possibly be a cigarette. It must be a lollipop. I assume that's what's going on with Brett Saberhagen there. Or maybe he's got a... I think it must be a lollipop. I don't know. I have to look at that card more closely. Oh, and there's another one on the back. I have to look at that card more closely there. Tony Gwynn, nice page of Tony Gwynn cards here. Pretty sweet. Here's a nice Bowman card at the top. Don't see that one very often. Some nice Tony Gwynn for sure. And there's some more Tony Gwynn along with Wade Boggs and Tony Perez and Cecil Fielder. That's pretty sweet. I'd like to see that. Cecil Fielder, early cards of him with the Blue Jays. Pretty nice to see that there. We got, what is this now? Kevin Mitchell and Bill Madlock and Matt Williams. These guys were all, pretty big stars in their day. Hit a lot of home runs, big power hitters, these guys. Bill Madlock actually hit for average as well. These are later period cards of him. In the 70s, Bill Madlock was quite a good hitter, and I think he led the National League in batting average for at least once, if not a couple of times. We got Fred McGriff at the top, Willie Stargell, Frank Robinson manager card, Keith Hernandez, and Steve Garvey across the middle there. Some more good players there, and got some George Rizzo, like the last page of that binder. George Brett across the top, and 81 George Brett Fleer there, MVP third base, and some Kirby Puckett in there as well. So pretty nice. Definitely a lot of Hall of Famers in that once we got past the random basketball cards. I don't know what that was about, but all right, so let me put these I'll put these over here for just a minute, and then we'll come back and hang on here. Let me get this box here. I want to make sure I don't damage any cards and make sure this is good here. All right, so that goes over there, and we still have 2 binders in this, what I thought was going to be a 2-binder collection, but is actually a 3-binder collection, much to my surprise. So let's get this one over here, being very careful. All right, so yeah, that looks like right side up. This is the smiley face binder, as you can see. I have no idea what that means, the smiley face binder, but we're going to find out. All right, so let's see what we have in here. Oh, here's another one of those big cards here. It's Darryl Strawberry, Donruss oversized card there. Put that in back wall. Once again, we will take these out of the binder. It looks like there are more unusual cards in the back here. I'm going to set this stack right here, and then we'll pull this stuff out. What is going on here? This looks like some weird order forms or something. I'm assuming that is not anything we would care about. And then there are some big oversized cards here. Put this binder to the side. And we have here, this is looks like more oversized Donruss. 4 Dale Murphy cards, so if you're a Dale Murphy fan, that's a pretty cool card. Huge Ron Kittle card. He was a big young player. Ron Kittle, I think, won Rookie of the Year too, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So that's a pretty cool Ron Kittle card if you're a Chicago fan. Nice Gary Carter oversized card. That's pretty neat. I forgot that they'd done this. Now, what is this? This is a really terrible shape. I think this is from Macaroni Boxes. Jeff Reardon and Ricky Henderson. These are in terrible shape, but if you have any interest in that, it is certainly available. Al Holland, oversized Topps card, and Pedro Guerrero, another oversized Topps card there. Again, I will put those in the back so as to remind us, and then I'll slide these cards out here. It looks like this binder starts properly with baseball. We do not have any superhero cards or basketball cards, or I don't know what's going on. So anyway, like I said, this was when I bought it, it said it was a 2-binder lot, but we got 3. This is the second of 3, and plus we've got this weird more cards in here. Gatorade box, I have no idea. It's probably, I'm assuming that it might be more, I don't know, maybe more oversized cards or something. I'm not sure what's in there. We're going to save that to the end and maybe be excited or maybe be completely like, why did he include that? But anyway, some nice Reggie Jacksons on here. Nice Jackson and Winfield card here. Bronx Palmers. That is also from that 82. Oh, and he did the same thing here. I see Jackson, and Winfield, and then Winfield across the top there. That's pretty neat. I like that organization of the binders there. Pretty cool cards there of Jackson and Winfield. More Dave Winfield on this page with Donnie Baseball. Some Don Mattingly on here too. Pretty nice to see that. And again, I'll reiterate, all cards that come out of this collection, everything you see from this collection is available to you. You just make your list and let me know what you want. Some Darryl Strawberry cards here. Pretty cool to see that. I like to see Darryl Strawberry show up. Andre Dawson, a.k.a. The Hawk, and you got a mix of Cubs and Expos cards of Andre Dawson here. Pretty nice 82 Donruss right in the middle there. That's pretty cool. Jose Canseco, that's an unusual one there. Speed and Power, Jose Canseco, 40 steals and 40 home runs right there. That's one I don't see very often. That's pretty cool. So Jose Canseco there, and more Jose Canseco, including his Gold Cup card, and another, this is Youthful Power, and that's Pete Incaviglia and Jose Canseco. Wait a minute now. This appears to be a Jose Canseco autographed card. It is not in great shape, but I assume that is his actual autograph. Let me get that in focus for you. You know, he didn't mention anything like that was in here, so maybe he forgot, or maybe it's not real. I don't know, but that is up for grabs. If anyone wants to take a chance on that, the card itself is not in great shape. I will let you know, not to expect a minty fresh card by any means, not even close to that, but it does appear to be a Jose Canseco autographed card. That is pretty cool. I think that's the first time we've run across any kind of autographed card in one of these collection break giveaways, so that is pretty awesome. Love seeing that. Cal Ripken Jr., nice. Cal Ripken Jr. page here, pretty cool. Nice Star Power Topps insert card there. That's pretty awesome. I like to see Cal Ripken, of course. He's one of my favorite players of all time. More Cal Ripken here. That's a nice group of Cal Ripkens as well. Pretty cool to see that. 2 pages of Cal Ripken for us. And now what do we have here? Ken Griffey Sr. It looks like we've got here a lot of Ken Griffey Sr. cards, including 81 Topps. That's the oldest one on the page, it looks like. And he's there with the Reds, the Braves, and the Yankees, and the Mariners. In fact, I forgot he did go to the Mariners later in his career. So that runs the full scope of Ken Griffey Sr. cards there. That's pretty interesting. And, oh, here's Junior. Awesome. All right, so now we get, I think there was a page of Ken Griffey Jr. cards. It might have been this one that I saw among the images that the seller showed of this collection. I believe there was a page of Griffey Jr.'s, which I know you guys really like Griffey Jr., and of course I've collected him over the years too. He's a very collectible player. So it looks like across the bottom here there are 3 cards of Junior and Senior together, and then some Griffey Jr. cards here, including a Leaf Griffey Jr. That's pretty cool. You don't see that one very much. And here's the second page of Griffey Jr. That's awesome. Didn't know that there were two, so that is pretty cool there. That is nice. 2 pages of Griffey Jr., including this all-star one of Andy Van Slyke and Jr. there together. Pretty nice cards there. I like to see that. And oh, this is Ichiro. All right, that's cool. I like to see Ichiro in these collections as well. Great player, of course. Well, some unusual ones here, too. Donruss Elite and a Gold Cup card there. That is pretty awesome. Now, what is this? This is 2002 opening day Ichiro. That is a pretty good card there. And what is this one up here? This is National Trading Card Day Ichiro at the top here in the middle. That is pretty awesome, too. Some pretty neat cards of Ichiro. And then what is this one? This one is Topps 206, which I believe... I don't think that they were sold in packs. I think that those were, you could only order those through the mail, if I'm remembering correctly. You guys can let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Nice Stadium Club card. These are some nice Ichiro cards, honestly. This is one of the, in my opinion, this is one of the better pages that we have come across in this collection so far. Some very nice Ichiro cards on here if you collect him. And looks like a few more Ichiros on this page as well. Yes, there are, including a gallery card. That is an older gallery card in Donruss Studio 2002. All right, very interesting. Fernando Valenzuela cards here, including an 82 Donruss. His rookie was an 81, so that is a second-year card. A couple of Nolan Ryans down here, too. That's always good to see. Love to see Nolan Ryan in there. Fernando with the mustache down here. That's very weird to see. I'd forgotten he'd done that. That's not a good choice, Fernando. I'm glad you stopped doing that. Dale Murphy. We've had a couple Dale Murphy oversized cards before, and now here are some regular-sized ones. More of that 82 Donruss, man. He has a ton of those in this collection. Lots of 82 Donruss stars in here. Some more Dale Murphy and Rod Carew. Can't go wrong with Rod Carew. That's pretty awesome. And we got David Cone. It looks like a whole page of David Cone. All right, David Cone was a pretty major pitcher back in his day, back in the early '90s, mid '90s. He was a huge force on the pitching mound. So I guess I'm not surprised somebody would collect his cards and think, yeah, maybe he's got a shot at being one of the all-time greats. Of course, Roger Clemens and Frank Viola, and Greg Maddux and Tom Glavine. So this is full of ace pitchers of the era. I think this Glavine is a rookie in the middle here, actually. I'm going to check it and see, but I'm pretty sure that's a Glavine rookie there, so that's pretty nice. And this is a second-year Maddux card right next to it. So pretty good cards on that page, actually. Not bad. Doc Gooden, a whole page of Dwight Gooden cards, including this odd Drake's card here. Now, I believe that one was hand-cut from the back of a Drake snack cake box, if I'm remembering those cards accurately. And actually, they did a really nice job trimming that one. You often see those cards come off the back of those boxes, and they're like somebody cut them with a pair of kindergarten scissors or something. But that one's pretty good. They did a nice job there. Unusual card to see. Like that Dwight Gooden page. There's more Dwight Gooden, it looks like. And these are some unusual ones, too. A couple of Kmart cards and a KB Toys Doc Gooden card. These are some obscure cards. Eric Davis KB Toys card too, and a Rite Aid card. More KB Toys. Oh, that's very unusual to see those cards in here. That's something else. Barry Larkin we got there, and more Eric Davis on this page as well. Barry Larkin and Eric Davis, both Cincinnati Reds, of course. And now we got another Barry. This one is Barry Bonds, and he is up for possibly getting into the Hall of Fame this year. I hope that does not happen, because I don't think he deserves it after what how he achieved some of the things that he did, but that's just my opinion. Barry Bonds cards are certainly in demand. This is an OPC Barry Bonds right in the middle there. That's pretty sweet. You do not see that one very often. And Topps Star Power insert Barry Bonds there. That's pretty nice too. That's actually not a bad page of Barry Bonds cards, I have to say. That's pretty good as far as Bonds cards go. Some nice ones there. Frank Thomas, that is pretty awesome there. Like to see that. And this, I think this is a Hostess card, if I'm remembering right. I collect Frank Thomas, so I'm pretty sure I have all these. Yeah, that is where is it? There's the Hostess logo right there. That is a Hostess card there. Pretty interesting. And what's the sideways one here? This is Fred McGriff and Frank Thomas on the 93 Topps All-Stars Topps Gold version of that. That's a pretty sweet card. I like that one. And the franchise, that is a score. I don't know if that was an insert or part of the main set. I can't remember. Yeah, it's 874, so that is That is part of the main set, but man, they made a lot of cards for that set, that is for sure. Some Frank Thomas there, Bobby Bonilla, and looks like several sluggers, actually. Mark McGwire and Joe Carter and Rafael Palmeiro. And that's an old Mark McGwire card there from '88. That is an early McGwire. He looks like he's about 15 years old on that card right there. That is pretty cool. Again, all of these cards, everything you see here is up for grabs. Hope you're making a list, or you plan to rewind and watch this and pause and do whatever you need to. We got some Pedro Guerrero cards here. Dave Parker, who always liked a couple of his cards. Actually, a few of them. Pirates, A's, and Reds, which I think are all the teams that he played for, so that's pretty neat. Of course, another 80, couple of more, 82 Donruss. Lots of that in this collection. Very neat to see that. And Fred McGriff. Nice Fred McGriff cards here. And Paul O'Neill as well up there. I don't know if any of those are rookies or not. I'm going to just check those. It doesn't look like they are. Well, this one might be actually. The scorecard might be a rookie, but I'm not that familiar with Paul O'Neill. I don't collect him, but pretty nice there. And Roberto Kelly down at the bottom here looking pissed about something. Man, you do not want to cross Roberto Kelly or else you'll get the stink eye from him like that. Eckersley, Hall of Fame relief pitcher there. Dennis Eckersley, whole page of that. That's pretty nice. He's with the Cubs, the A's, and the Red Sox there. I think the oldest one is probably this, once again, the 82 Donruss. That is ever present in this collection. Raleigh Fingers, another Hall of Fame reliever, and Bruce Sutter. The late Bruce Sutter just passed away about a month ago. And some good cards there. Of course, another 82 Donruss. Man, we're seeing a lot of that in this collection. And Goose Gossage, another reliever there. Nice to see that. And randomly, Tony Fernandez. I'm pretty sure those are rookie Tony Fernandez cards. He was a huge prospect at the time. A lot of people thought he was going to be a tremendous player, and he was very good, but he didn't have the kind of career people thought he was going to have. Leading fireman card here with Quisenberry and Fingers, both Hall of Famers, and then Tom Hume, who had a few good years there, but definitely not Hall-worthy. So pretty cool. A ton of Hall of Famers here. Now, the thing I have not seen that I would like to is a lot of inserts, and there were several images that showed a lot of inserts, so I'm assuming that those are here in this blue binder, and we will get to see those next. Like I said, this was posted as a 2-binder collection. Hold on while I put these over here. Make sure that those do not get damaged. So this was posted as a 2-binder collection, and we got 3, and plus this, whatever that is. And I'm hoping that the inserts, some of the pages of inserts that I saw are in this binder, because they were really some of the main reasons I bought the collection. They looked pretty good, and I want to make sure that those are actually in here. And so let's get into this. I'm going to get something to drink, and my voice is getting rough, and I want to get something to drink. I'll be just right back. Hold on, I'm just going to pause it a moment. All right, you guys, here we go, and we'll get into this blue one now. And it's backwards. Let's flip that over. All right. And we start off with Dwight Evans. That is weird. I mean, Dwight Evans was a good player, but I don't know that he was a collectible player exactly. These are really jammed in here, so I'm going to take these out very carefully. Get all of the cards out of this. This is not a good binder for collecting cards. It does not have the D rings. It has the C rings, which are not so great. So we'll toss that binder unceremoniously onto the floor. Dwight Evans, good player, but not super collectible. If you're a Red Sox fan, pretty good. 1979, those are the first cards from the 70s that we've seen. Don Baylor, another good player who, again, 78 Don Baylor, that's a pretty good one there. 79's here, and an 80. These are some of the oldest cards that we've seen. This one has Winfield and Baylor here as the RBI leaders from 1980. And then we got some Diamond Kings cards here of a lot of Hall of Famers. Here we go. Ripken, Yount, Gary Carter, Tim Raines, Trammell, Dawson, Phil Niekro. Very nice page of Diamond Kings from different years, it looks like. These are not all from the same year. Very interesting. Looks like more Diamond Kings here. These are not, well, we got Ozzie Smith there. There's a Hall of Famer there. More Wally Joyner, who is not a Hall of Famer. Nice Dale Murphy. Seem to like Dale Murphy and Wally Joyner, I guess. And Keith Moreland, man, I don't know if I've ever seen that Diamond Kings card of Keith Moreland. He looks like he's some sort of hired contract killer. I would not want to meet Keith Moreland alone in a dark alley, man. He looks like he's got the cold, dead eyes there that he would be able to execute anybody. And more Diamond Kings. We got Charlie Huff, man. Charlie Huff shows up in every episode of the show. What I didn't do to get rid of Charlie Huff. George Brett down here. That's a nice one. I'm not sure I've seen that Diamond King before. And Dave Winfield looking delightful next to Eric Davis, who looks quite sour. So there you go with that. all-star cards here and some record breakers. Nolan Ryan up in the corner. This looks like McGuire. You got Ozzie Smith, Kirby Puckett, some Hall of Famers in there. Very nice to see. And we got Donruss MVP cards. Now, I'm trying to remember, I think these were a subset that Donruss did. I don't think that these were necessarily inserts. I think that these were a part of a subset that they did. Some good players here for sure. Ripken, Raines, and Wade Boggs, Don Mattingly, Paul Molitor. A lot of Hall of Famers on that page. And more MVP card. Well, some of these are MVP and some aren't. Mike Schmidt. And some rated rookie cards, Greg Swindell and Dwayne Ward, Devon White, and another basketball card of Khalid El-Amin. Okay, it's a very random collection here. And then these are some more of those all-star insert cards that were in cello packs and rack packs from Topps. And Wade Boggs, probably the best card on that page. 2 Whitey Herzogs from different years. Wow, that's very interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen those 2 cards. Oh, we got more on the back here. Sorry, I just noticed that. Keith Hernandez, Valenzuela, and Ryan Sandberg. That's a nice Ryan Sandberg card there. Pretty cool. We got Doc Gooden, Canseco. That's pretty nice. Benny Santiago. Nice Mike Schmidt down here. More Wally Joyner. We can't seem to escape Wally Joyner in this collection for some reason. Oh, these are cool. These are mail-away cards that you can get from Topps, and it's going to be a lot easier to show you the back so you can see which players are which in here. The Sandberg is probably the best one. That's right in the middle here, and Dale Murphy, of course, up here is getting a lot of Dale Murphy cards. Another page of these. The only way you could get these cards was to mail away. It was a special offer that Topps had on some of their propaganda cards in the pack. You could send in, I think it was wrappers and like $5 or something. You get a set of these. Alan Trammell up in the corner here is a pretty good one. It's probably the best one there, is the Trammell. And more of them here. Wow, okay. And of course, Wally Joyner we can't get rid of. Steve Carlton's probably the best one, it looks like, on this page. Another Wally Joyner up there. And Jack Morris in the middle. Morris, I think, is a Hall of Famer, too. Jack Morris looking sort of avuncular right there. He just looks like kind of an old guy ready to check his pocket watch on that card. Nice Steve Carlton down there. Oh, we got some Purina cards here. Now, I know Doug Kahn is a huge collector of what he calls cat food cards. He loves cat food cards, so he is going to be all over this. Lots of Hall of Famers on this page. Seaver, Carew Winfield, Jimmy Rice, Eddie Murray, and Ted Simmons, all Hall of Famers. That's actually pretty cool. You don't see these cards a lot. I mean, I don't think they're hugely valuable, but they are oddball and pretty neat to see. Another page of those here with Carew, Bruce Sutter, Reggie Jackson, nice to see, and Andre Dawson, and Darrell Evans, a Quaker granola card down there in the corner. All the rest of these are, as Doug Kahn would say, cat food cards, which are highly collectible for him. So I want to make sure he gets whichever ones he wants. What are these? Power Up cards. Wow, I haven't seen those in a long, long time. They're kind of the original big head cards in a certain way. Not any huge names on here. Robbie Alomar up here, Brett Boone and Torrey Hunter, Renteria, Klesko, and Cabrera, and randomly Frank Viola and Greg Minton down here. I don't know why those 1987 cards would be there. Oh, I see why they're there. They appear to be Tiffany cards because they have the white backs. Well, that's pretty cool. Always like to find Tiffany cards in collections. That's pretty awesome. These are Bowman, I believe these are Bowman insert cards, and they're rookies, and none of these guys are guys that I even recognize, quite honest. You can zoom in on this, I'm sure, and very easily see the names. I'm not going to go through those. There's no big stars there, it doesn't look like. Barry Larkin gold card. Now, these are Topps gold cards, and some of these are winner cards, which you would have to send away to get. So those are a little harder to get than the regular gold cards. Mike Hargrove, the manager, Juan Samuel, Jose Uribe there, and then down at the bottom it looks like more inserts. I think these were Leaf inserts, if I'm remembering. Oh no, they're Fleer inserts. Ramon Martinez, Chris Sabo, and Doug Drabeck. Again, no huge names there, but and then we got these were Donruss sort of parallel cards where they had the metallic glossy stuff going on there. You got read the backs of these would be a lot easier. I can hardly read that stuff. Well, the backs don't make it any easier, so that's actually, you can't read the backs very well either. So what do we have here? We got looks like Rafi Pomero here, Robbie Thompson, Jay Bell, Ron Gant, Dwight Gooden in the middle. That's pretty nice. Dave Justice over here, Daryl Kyle there, Ruben Sierra there, and Chuck Knobloch there. So if you're interested in those Donruss parallels, those are pretty cool. Here we go. These are some of the inserts. I think I saw this page actually in the listing for this. Tom Glavine there, very unusual card. Have not seen those before. And I think all of these are Mike Piazza inserts. record numbers, top 30. That's from Fleer Ultra. This is a cool one, Hitting Machine, Fleer Ultra. All right, now we're talking. These are the kind of inserts that I was hoping we'd see more. We still have several pages left here, so hopefully there'll be more of this stuff. Greg Maddox, Road Warriors. And that Glavin one is a leaf, very unusual leaf card. So some nice inserts there. Here's some more pretty interesting cards here. These are Strikeout King inserts of Langston and Jose Rijo, and then these are Ultra Fireman inserts of Tom Henke and Dwayne Ward. And then you got Vladdy Guerrero Parallel up here from Upper Deck. Is this Nomar Garcia Parra? A couple of we had a collection, I don't know if it was the last collection I gave away or if it was the one before that, but I had a ton of Nomar cards in there. This one looks like it has a couple there. Ovation, both of these are Ovation cards actually, so that's pretty cool. I don't know what this is. I have never seen this card before. It looks like it has perhaps kanji on it. I'm not sure what that is. It's a Hideo Nomo highlights card. That's pretty sweet, and it's 205, so that is definitely an insert. I think all of these are inserts, so that's a pretty cool card if you have any interest in Nomo. Okay, these are inserts as well. These are Upper Deck. These, anyway, are Upper Deck, and trying to remember what those inserts were called, but you got Ivan Rodriguez, Justice, Robbie Alomar, and Juan Gonzalez there. What were those called? I think they were like All-Star inserts, or I think they're just All-Star inserts from Upper Deck there. And then these, you got Joe Nooksall, Jim Bunning, Bobby Richardson, and Juan Gonzalez. These are sort of like propaganda contest cards, but they put pretty great players on there, so they're pretty unusual. All right, so, wow, he's got a real variety here, I gotta say. I'm really struggling to keep up with some of these inserts are. Now, these are just silver signature. They're not real autographs, obviously. These are silver signature inserts. Knobloch, Steve Trischel, and Kevin Foster. And then in the middle, we got Juan Guzman. And then over here, this is Daryl Jackson. Cover Glory cards. This was a pretty popular insert. It looks like David Wells there. Howard Johnson on the Fleer All-Star. And another Howard Johnson here on Team Leaders Fleer. And then over here, you got a Hall of Gold, Brian McRae. That's a pretty sweet card. You don't see those that often. Brian McRae, not a huge fan of him, and I don't really know how well he did in the majors, but nice insert there. Got some black gold cards here. I recognize those, certainly. Edgar Martinez, Hall of Famer. Mickey Tettleton, Brian Harper tops black gold. That's pretty awesome. And some rookie inserts here. Dave Magadan, Bob Guerin, Steve Wilson, and Greg Briley. And then coming attraction card of Sean Jeter. That's a shame. That is also a Topps gold card. Wish that were a different Jeter. Let's put that. And there's a Barry Bonds. That's an insert that I do not recognize. Press clippings, and that looks like that's from Fleer as well. Press clippings, and that's 4 of 20. There's one I don't recognize. Barry Bonds there. Pretty nice. Remember these. These are from Fleer. Yeah, it says Fleer 94, and these were all-star cards. Dwayne Ward, Marquise Grissom, Robbie Alomar again, Jack McDowell, Juan Gonzalez, Dave Hollins, Brian Harvey, and Mark Langston. Those were all-star cards. Pretty sure, yeah, those were inserts out of 50, so that's a pretty big insert set there. And then we still got at least 2 or 3 pages here left, and we're getting definitely lots of inserts here. Classic Confrontations, Edgar Martinez there. Ultra All-Star of Robbie Alomar. And then these sideways cards, I don't recognize these, honestly. I don't know what these are. These look like, what is this company here? This is that Aurora? I think those are Aurora cards. Get those in focus so you can check out what is going on with that. You got Jeff Bagwell, Matt Williams, Javi Lopez, and Bernie Williams, and Paul Konerko. Those are pretty neat cards. I've never seen those before. And then an Andrew Jones card. I have seen those from Upper Deck. Those are Define the Game cards. Yeah, I don't know. Those are from, looks like Aurora, and I really, that was a Pacific sort of side company that they did. I really don't know those cards that well, but they're pretty neat. Some big names on here. This is nice to see. We got Roger Clemens, Grass Kickers. That's a nice insert there. Another Clemens here for the record from '89, and McGuire across the top here. This is a Upper Deck insert, and then Mighty Fine in '99. That's pretty sweet. And then this is a Fleer Tradition Dividends, Mark McGuire over here by my thumb. And then down in the corner here, what is this? Ken Caminiti, Challengers for 70. From Upper Deck. I don't know that one. What's this one in the middle? I don't know that one. That is from 2002 from Playoff Absolute, Team Tandems of Clemens and Musina. So that's pretty cool. That is a nice foily card there. I think all of these are inserts. That's pretty awesome. And then this is our last page here. We got John Hope Albie Lopez, and again, this is a bunch of prospects, and now that I'm reading these names, they aren't anybody. Bayarga is probably the biggest name on here. Carlos Bayarga down here is a clear 94, and that's an insert. I don't think that's a rookie card. I think that's an insert, but it's a pretty cool insert. I used to know the name of that insert. Now I don't remember it, but anyway, so that's everything. Well, actually, that's not everything. We have this weird box here, so we're going to open that and see what's in there as well. Let's see what we got in here. Very curious. Looks like he jankily taped this together there. Let's see. This looks like top loaders, actually. I thought that this would just be something, it's kind of weird oddball thing. I guess it could still be a weird oddball thing. Maybe it's all basketball card. It is not. It is baseball. All right, so that's empty. Getting rid of that weird Gatorade box. All right, so we got a bunch of top loaders here. That is promising. Got, I think this 86 Roger Clemens, not his rookie, but nice card anyway. 286 Roger Clemens. Another one, Don Mattingly. So, and there's an 87 Don Mattingly, of course. We got Barry Larkin, 1987 card. I think that's a rookie, actually, of Larkin. It looks like it is. So nice Barry Larkin card there. Dwight Gooden, looking very, very skeptical there. Let me get these closer to the camera for you. Dwight Gooden, 1987 All-Star card. Regular Dwight Gooden card from 87. Wally Joyner. Okay, that one looks signed, actually. Get that closer to the camera so you can see that. That's another 87 card, and that's his Gold Cup card. And that one does appear to be signed as well. And there's another one behind it. So, 2 signed Wally Joyner cards. All right, he didn't mention any of this, so this is completely new to me. 2 signed Wally Joyner cards. That is very, very interesting. Corey Snyder signed card. All right, well, this is interesting. If all the rest of these are going to be signed, that's going to be pretty awesome. Corey Snyder has a nice signature. I don't really collect Corey Snyder, but that's a pretty cool looking card there. Donruss 87 Corey Snyder signed card. Pretty neat. And Jim Presley signed card. Wow, all right, this bodes very, very well. If all of these are autographed. He didn't mention anything about signed cards to me, so this is all new to... Wow, Canseco signed card. That is pretty awesome. I'm going to take that one out of there. It looks like there are more signed cards behind that still. I want to double check this one and see. Yeah, that is definitely signed. And we did see that other card in the collection that appeared to be a signed Canseco card. I'm going to shove that back in there. I'm going to leave that right there. So again, all of these cards, all of them are available to you. The signed cards, all of the cards that you see in there, the oddball big cards, all of that. We got Greg Swindell. This one is also signed. You can see the autograph there. That is pretty sweet. 1987 Swindell. All right, this one is not signed. It is a Mark McGwire 1987 card. Bo Jackson rookie card. That's pretty awesome. Not signed, obviously, but still pretty awesome to find a Bo Jackson rookie. I'll take that any day of the week. And a Jose Canseco Gold Cup card. So that was pretty interesting to see that just random box. And he didn't mention anything about having signed cards. I wonder if he found those after he posted his listing for that on Facebook and just kind of throw them in for me. That's pretty neat. All right, so there you go. That is the collection. I hope that you see some things in there that you would like to add to your own collection, that you're excited about it. I'm pretty impressed. I mean, there was a ton of great Hall of Famers in there, some nice rookies, some nice inserts, and some signed cards. I was absolutely not expecting that. 3 binders instead of 2. Pretty cool stuff. All right, well, there you go. Happy Thanksgiving, man. I'm tired after that. I'm going to need a nap. I will let you guys go at it again. Send me your lists. I'll put all the details of things that you may need to know in the description box, and I will look forward to getting your emails. Hope you guys are having a great, great Thanksgiving. Those of you who are not in the U.S., hope you're having a great rest of your week and that you have good plans for the weekend and that you can sit back and relax and enjoy this epically long video and find some cards you'd like me to send you. I cannot wait to start sending these cards out. I probably won't do it until early next week so that everybody has a chance to list the cards that they want. All right, so I hope you guys are doing great. Again, Thanksgiving here, this is my way of giving thanks to you guys for being so supportive and so positive and just so awesome to me and the channel. Hope you guys are doing awesome, and as always, happy collecting.